Hello. If you wish to convert this boring combination to a beautiful dupatta, then keep watching. Hi, thanks for stopping by and welcome. My channel LETSARTIFY is about Indian fabric art, and today, of course, you guessed it right, we learn about fabric painting. All you need is the desire to change. Of course, other things as well like paints, brushes, and the fabric. No, poster color, oil pastel, wax crayons won't work. This is fabric painting and you need fabric colors. So get them first. तो जाओ खरीद के लाओ. In my last video, I had shown how to trace a large pattern on fabric. What do you mean you haven't seen the video? I spent the entire week planning, preparing, shooting, editing, recording, and finally uploading the video, and you haven't seen it yet. Please go and see it. Here is the I button. Okay, so the pattern is on the fabric wherever I want it, and now I start with paints, brushes, little bit of water, and some cotton. In my pattern, as you can see, I have stems, leaves, flowers, and birds. So whenever I paint larger pieces like dupatta or a sari, so I would like to go portion by portion. That means I will finish all the stem first, then all the leaves, then the flowers, and finally the birds. This helps me save time. So actually what it does is what is known as specialization of labor, which leads to saving of time. For the stem, I had taken dark green and I'll do all the stems first. Then with the leaves, I will take light green and on top of it shading with dark green. Finally, I will do outlining with black, which I'll show you later. So this is how it looks after the stem and leaves are done. Now I start with the flowers. First I will paint white and then on top of it I'll do the shading with dark pink. So here again you have to take into consideration that these are fabric paints and they dry really very fast. So you have to take small portions at a time because here you have to do color mixing. The color will not blend properly if the bottom layer dries. So before the white portion dries, I have to blend in dark pink in such a manner that lines do not appear. Okay, so small portions at a time we have to take. I am going flower by flower. I begin with one particular flower, paint all its petals white, then I start with its shading and I am using dark pink for that purpose. After finishing the complete flower, I move to the second flower, again beginning with white and shading with dark pink. Just keep on watching. This is how I am doing. You know, as I paint, sitting in my terrace garden, basking in the sun, winter is setting in North India. The sun is not that scorching hot now. I'm carried back in time, years ago, when I was small. Time is just the same, November late afternoons. I see my mother on a chair, knitting and basking. I see my little brother and myself quickly finishing schoolwork. My heart is filled with excitement as my friends would soon come to play. I need to finish the schoolwork. At 4 p.m. sharp, our friends would come with faces all lit up and filled with excitement and joy. We together go to play in the park in front of our house. After returning, warm tasty food and comfortable bed is something I cannot forget. With growing years, responsibilities have taken the place of excitement and joy. So much so that I had started disliking winters till I read the story Birds. A simple story. When the days turned colder and the trees lost their leaves, a family of birds knew winter was on its way. They found a cozy spot in the trees and started getting their nests ready for the chilly days. The birds worked together to build a warm home. They collected sticks, soft things like moss and feathers, and carefully weaved them into a snug nest. Each bird helped, and the older ones showed the younger ones how to make a good nest. When the first snow fell, the birds finished their cozy nest. They snuggled together, staying warm and safe from the cold outside. Their togetherness made their little home a lovely place, showing how being together and helping each other can make tough times easier. So, winter for me now is about resilience, unity, and the comforting embrace of our home. Setting winter now whispers the song of togetherness and success in the face of changing seasons. With time, I realize that change is bound to happen. To adjust, it would be better if you have the desire to change. The painting is done. I have outlined the flowers, leaves, stem with black color using zero size brush. And now finally I am outlining the bird using size 2 brush and white shade. The outline, gave the entire piece a real facelift. So it's looking very attractive because of the outlining. So outlining is must. I hope you found the presentation informative and interesting. If you did, do press the like button. Show your support by subscribing and comment to give certain suggestions for future videos. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video.